Hi guys, so my studio, workshop, office, well, general playroom is about 70% complete. So obviously not going to do a studio tour just yet, and I can't wait to show you what I've got in here. It's amazing how much stuff I had in my old place, 2-bedroom flat, and yet I've filled this room to capacity and there's stuff in boxes. But anyway, enough of that. I've got a new toy to show you, which is absolutely awesome, and it's going to fit in my studio perfectly, with its sleek design, futuristic look and amazing speeds. And what is it we're talking about? Well, I'm sure you probably guessed. Yes, I've got a lovely new 3D printer, hot off the press, and it truly is just awesome. Anyway, let's see me getting this out of the box, setting it up and doing a print with it, which you may have already seen a few times. May well be on the thumbnail, I'm not too sure. Obviously I'm videoing now, thumbnail comes later. Some people do it their way around. Hey ho, waffle on. Come on, let's go and get this thing out of the box. So I absolutely love trying out new things, especially 3D printers. I've been using them now for a good 3 years, and obviously they really have come along in leaps and bounds over that time. Both in obviously looks and functionality. And this 3D printer, yeah, this one is absolutely awesome. So you'd have seen me use a Heygears 3D printer some time ago. So this is kind of like their sequel to that one. And that one was just absolutely mind-blowing. So it's great to see, obviously, they have improved on what they're doing. And yeah, this one is just gorgeous. So as we all know, I'm not technically minded. So I'm not going to dazzle you with lots of specs and all that kind of stuff. There's plenty of other sort of YouTube channels out there that can do all that kind of thing. Yeah, I really am a layman kind of guy. I like stuff that I can, well, literally plug and play. So yeah, whenever I get a new 3D printer, I always have that worry or fear, is this going to be nice and easy to use? And this, yeah, this was an absolute doddle to use. Very easy to set up. Literally out of the box, I was printing within, well, under 10 minutes. I mean, it took me longer to get it out of the box than actually set it up. That's how easy this printer is to use, which is just great. As I say, I don't like things where you have to read a manual. That instantly puts me off. Plus, yeah, I've got memory like a sieve. So I really do need things that are, yeah, plug and play. So only a few little things you need to do on this. Self-leveling. Again, I love these. It really was a case of just pushing a button. Plate comes down. It levels itself. Bish bash bosh. And then you're straight on the printing. Again, I love things when they are simple. Don't forget, a lot of the footage you will see on my channel is speeded up. So yeah, so things don't move as quick as they do when you sort of see them here. Especially when it comes to me painting as well. Sometimes people say, God, you paint fast. And it's like, well, I actually speed up the footage just so you get to see more of what I do, but whilst not making it a long video. So yeah, as I say, this thing, yeah, it did itself. 0 success. Awesome. Click that button. And now ready to sort of print straight away, which is just great. And the thing I do love about the Heygears printer, and that's these quirky looking resin bottles that literally slide down the back of the machine, which is awesome because obviously it then means that this thing is constantly being topped up to sort of stay at the same level, which is great when you're sort of printing out larger miniatures, which is something you're going to see me doing a lot more of now. Obviously I do still print my little miniatures to play in games, but I'm loving printing off busts for some reason. Obviously because I can make them nice and big. They look great sitting on a shelf or a desk. And they're also fun to paint, the larger things. So before I can paint anything, obviously I need to print it. So this does come with its own slicing software. And initially, obviously I was thinking, oh no, I've got to learn something new. But this is really simple. Again, if I can use this straight out of the box without looking things up, then so can you. So the first thing you need to do is decide or click on which printer you're using. And then the kind of resin tank. I'll go through another one I've got because it's actually a heated one, and then click on the resin, and then click obviously the layers. Doesn't give you any choice at the moment, but I'm sure that may well change, although the layer height that it's given me is the one that I always use anyway, which is just perfect for miniatures. And then yeah, usual sort of thing, drag and drop. So this slicing software, I say it is unique and it is just for the Heygears resin printer, but again really easy to use, which is great because it means I don't have to look online to try and figure out what I'm doing. So I've had a model for quite some time, and as you can see, yeah, good old Deadpool Bust.
very minimal support, so this is going to look absolutely awesome in the time-lapse video you may have seen, or if not, it's coming up very soon. Obviously put a little hole in his head just so the resin doesn't fill up inside him, because I've hollowed this chap out just to make it obviously use less resin. And yeah, it's going to look absolutely awesome. So this slicing software, yeah, very similar to all the other slicing software out there. Again, nice and simple to use, which is just awesome because, as I keep saying, yeah, I'm not very technically minded. So I can't dazzle you with facts and figures. Again, lots of other YouTubers do that. I keep things nice and simple. And again, if I can use this straight out of the box, no issues, then, well, anyone can. So the only thing I did do to this, say I had this file for quite some time, the thing I did do to him was large him, just to make him, say, even bigger. And then a case of just slicing him. Again, there's a few options here, but I'm just sort of going with how it is. Obviously, it came up saying no support. So it's like, well, the actual model itself had already had supports put on it. Not many, because say I wanted to make a nice time-lapse video of this. So the less support you see, well, the better it looks. And then, yeah, it's simply a case of saving it. Obviously, this is all done to the cloud, which is even better because I haven't got to mess about taking a little stick to my my printer. I can just print everything from my desk, which, again, I love. Yeah, things are getting simpler and better. And, yeah, they really are sort of listening to what people need and want, and just making the whole experience a whole lot easier to get your sort of STL figure and then get it printed. So this is a little chap. Again, you send it via the cloud. It popped up on the screen. Obviously, I did have to get up from my desk to push the print button. And then here we go. Lovely little bit of smooth time-lapse resin 3D printing. And I'm sure you'll agree it came out perfectly. So whenever I do these kind of things, these are done overnight in a room with a locked door. Well, not locked door, shut door. Windows open. I am looking into getting sort of like extraction fans and all the rest of it. But whenever I'm printing without the cover down, then yeah, I'm never in the room. So safety first, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I hope you're finding it informative, funny, or just enjoy my waffle. If you do, it'd be awesome if you could hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the bell, just to be kept informed of all the videos that I produce each and every week. Okay, let's get back to the video. And yeah, this dude, I say, first print. So this thing, straight out of the box, set up within 10 minutes, print done, and yeah, he has come out awesomely. Obviously hole in the head, but that was intentional, just let the resin out. And then just a case of obviously slicing him off of this. Yeah, so he's on there nice, which is good, because it means when it is printing, yeah, you're not going to get any failures of him sort of like, well, coming off. And there you go, one perfectly looking Deadpool bust. So the other thing is saying about the old resin vat, I love the fact it's self-filling, especially say I am going to be doing some larger prints and knowing I'm not got to worry or keep checking to make sure there's enough resin. Yeah, it just makes things so simple. And talking of simple, obviously the paintwork on this, yeah, bit of green stuff in the lid there. But yeah, love the feel of the resin as well. This is something, I am quite a touchy-feely kind of guy. And this resin, it does feel more kind of like plasticky than some of the resins I've used in the past, which have felt like ceramic and are just going to break. So painting this dude, yeah, obviously the simplest thing or best thing, easiest thing to do is to prime him in red, as well most of him is kind of red. So don't forget to check out all the links down below in the description, so where you can get more information, more detailed specs about the Heygears resin printer, which I truly believe is probably going to be the best 3D printer of 2024. As well, I say, straight out of the box, perfect prints. This thing looks gorgeous. And I say, it does have a heated resin vat as well, which I will be using soon. Obviously, at the moment here in the UK, it's kind of like the end of summer. Although for the past week, it has been absolutely chucking it down with rain. So it's still quite mild. So at the moment, I don't need to use the heated resin thing. But yeah, I certainly will be using it. And yeah, I'll be showing you that in probably a future video. Oh, so the one thing I did forget to mention earlier, this guy's where I don't do scripting. I like to just sort of wing it and sort of just talk when I'm watching the video. Yeah, the actual speed of the printer. So you probably would have noticed that when I was doing the slicing software, it did come up and say it was going to take sort of just over 12 hours. Although for 12 hours for this sort of size print, yeah, that's about norm. But the actual print itself was just over 6. So it's almost half the time, which was just amazing. So 6 hours to print something off that's got 3,500 layers. Yeah, very impressive. So I have printed out some miniatures on this, your sort of typical 32mm miniatures, and they're coming out at around about 45 minutes. So yeah, this printer is fast, which again I love, because obviously the faster a printer is, the more miniatures I can sort of print out, and then yeah, get painted. So absolutely love the speed of this thing as well. I just want to quickly say a big thank you to Heygears for sending me this printer and sponsoring the video. But as always, guys, whatever words I use purely are mine. I'm never told what to say or what to do or what to even show. Yeah, everything I do is purely my own thoughts and feelings. And guys, yeah, this printer is truly amazing. And there we go. In about 7 hours of getting the printer out of the box, I printed a lovely large bust and painted it, which is truly amazing. Absolutely love this printer, and you certainly will see more of it yeah, in future videos, guys. So don't forget to check out all the links down below so you can get more information about the Heygears resin printer. And there we go, yeah, first of many prints perfectly sort of come out, and yeah, can't wait to do some smaller miniatures, well, and some bigger ones, and dioramas, and well, many more things on this awesome Heygears 3D resin printer. Say, absolutely love the look, design, functionality of this, and yeah, everything is just so easy to use. So straight out of the box, perfect job. I will be trying out, say it's got the old heated resin vat, which is going to be definitely come in handy during the winter. As I say, whenever I do prints, especially when I'm going to do the time lapse, because I'm going to do more time lapse videos, I will be having the door shut to my office and a window open, so it may well get chilly. So it'd be good to see just how well this does when the room itself is, yeah, pretty cold. So looking forward to, well, trying that out. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, found it informative, enjoyed what I've done, or just enjoy the waffle, it'd be great if you could hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the bell, like, share, leave comments, all that wonderful stuff. And yeah, I'm going to play a bit more with my new best friend, print off some more miniatures, and just have lots of fun. You guys take care, see you in the next one. Bye for now.